What's up, Dada? Bello, Dali. Bello, Dali. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Only for this I deserve like a million. Look at this. My baby. My baby. Dali, baby. Beautiful boy. Look at him. Handsome. Oh, you are handsome. Oh. Anyway, guys, what's going on? It's a beautiful Friday evening here. The temperature is great. The sun is out. I don't feel like complaining about anything right now, if I'm truthful to you. I'm well fed. I got a bit of tan on. You know, if I had to complain about something, seriously, uh, I am absolutely broken to pieces, and it's awesome, absolutely awesome. Today I had a wonderful training session. Wonderful. It was really good. I felt really strong on the weights. I felt really good. I'm really happy. I'm doing it very early today because I have people coming for dinner. So I'm gonna do about half an hour. I go like 25% battery. So we go as far as we can go. In the meantime, for the one that wants to know, my intestine is much better. I've been going to the toilet really well, and I am doing basically what I was doing in 2023 when I finally sort of figured out all my intolerances. And the way I did it, it wasn't the funniest thing to do, but it was necessary. I used fasting, and I introduced food, and then that way I would see what would make me flare up, if that makes sense. And as you know, I had all my confirmations were, what I thought was confirmed. Like I am, as many people, lactose intolerant. I also have to be careful with gluten, and have to stay away from processed food. It's just really bad for me. I can't take it anymore. It's just the way it is. I love sweets. I love desserts. I love chocolate. I love cream. I love ice creams. I mean, if I could live off of them, I would. But I just can't. Do you know what I'm saying? I just can't. At this stage is what it is, But I've had a fair bit of them during my life, so I'm pretty, I don't feel like I had to sacrifice too much. But, time has come, and I feel like a blessing in disguise, if I'm honest with you, because it's forcing me to eat super clean, and I feel good. I feel good when I train. So I said, let me align the stars then. I have to eat clean. I want to train. This is me like a month ago, I want to train. No, it's not true. Like now, my stomach is getting better. My intestine, I'd rather say. But look, I feel like the stars are aligned for me to get in a different shape than what I'm usually used to, right? During my peak, I used to be 60, 62 kg, and now I'm aiming to be 80 kg, ripped and shredded. When you're very lean and skinny, I don't want to use the word skinny because I wasn't skinny. I was lean. It's kind of easy to be like cut to piece, right? But when you are 20 kg heavier, same frame, there is some kind of different work to do, if you know what I'm trying to say. Because obviously you have to put mass on, and I've got, I'm 78 kg now. So, and now my job is to make sure that I just offer the best environment possible for my muscles to grow and to force adaptation upon me. You know, training is asking your body for adaptation. Your body start lifting things, start moving differently, and you learn how to move differently, and your body adapt. And with the right ingredients, you can grow muscle mass. It's very easy. It's actually extremely easy. Um, when you are fully focused and you got that kind of tunnel vision and the motivation, it requires a lot of motivations. It's not. It's easy once you got the motivation, man. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy. Uh, when you don't, like, it's gonna be crazy hard. But I feel motivated. I feel good. I've been doing this since forever. I was talking to my wife today, and I've just realized that not even thinking about it, I've been doing sports since I was 7 or 8, and I was obese from 8 to 13, 14, then kind of chubby still to my 16, and then I started, all another type of thing, and I got very lean because of my competitions and stuff. But uh, so yeah, I started playing football. I was 8, and I used to play football all day, every day. Then around when I turned 15, 16, I got into breakdancing. I loved breakdancing. And the thing that it doesn't bother me, but it makes me wonder if I only could go back with the knowledge I have now. Oh my God. Because, when I was 16 is 2002. So there was no internet. There was not much of information now. Now you Google, you YouTube breakdance tutorial. You get the best breakdancers of all time dropping tutorials for free, like step by step. And I remember we had VHS. Were still going around at that time, and I used to see videos like Randy MC. Sometimes there were breakdancers there, and I would catch them on MTV, recording, and then backwards, forwards, until that VHS exploded, literally. And I had to get another one because they used to break after a while. Uh, and and I got hurt breakdancing when I was 17. I uh, I hurt my meniscus, and I got surgery. Uh, Looking back, who knows if I needed surgery? God knows, but I'm good. I do all I have to do, and then I go back to breakdancing, and after 9 months, I broke the same meniscus again. The surgery wasn't successful. I had another surgery, but then I stepped back from breakdancing. I lost my confidence towards the moves, and I always felt frightened because it was really painful. My knee used to get stuck. It was horrible. So it's sort of like, yeah, I kind of, yeah, I backed out because of that. But again, if I had, damn it. But it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I had fun. I used to throw myself on the ground a lot. Couple of head spins, couple of windmills, some footworks, bunch of top rocks. You know, I used to have fun breakdancing. There was a time where I thought I would be, I would become a breakdancer. Would travel the world breakdancing. I was 17, but breakdance is actually an extremely athletic sport. I used to do. We didn't know what we were doing. We weren't going to the gym to get strong. We didn't know back then. It isn't like now that you got gyms everywhere and stuff. Back then it was different. Back then you didn't know. We would do a couple of push-ups, couple of crunches, and that was it. We didn't know anything else. Um, and we didn't have a mentor that told us what to do. We were just a bunch of kids breakdancing. We would look at stuff on the internet. No, there was not no internet. People would download competitions. I had this particular friend that could download competitions from whatever, and I would go to his house. I remember perfectly the day I got hurt. The day I damaged my knee, my left knee. I got to this guy house. We watched breakdancing videos like crazy, and it's not like now, where again is always available. Back then, when you saw something new, it will shock you in a different way, and you also knew that you were used to see something once and never again. You didn't know when you were gonna see things again, right? Because things were on the telly. There wasn't pause and on demand and things like that. So anyway, I don't remember what I watched. Probably was a Battle of the Year 2002 with the I don't know, with some French guys. Anyway, I go. So we watch this video. We go to the spot where we used to breakdance. We start breakdancing, and like 10 minutes in, I go bananas. I'm trying to make a move, and my knee just flips. Like, hello, Halfie. How are you, brother? And I'm open space. Like we didn't have a gym. There was a place in the town where we lived where the floor was good, was slick. How do you say? Was smooth, so you could break dance in that. It wasn't concrete, like, yeah. So we would break dance there. We would bring the stereos, and we would put music on, and people would just pass us. We felt like city boys. You know what I'm saying? We loved it. I have to be honest. It was quite a few of us. It was quite a few of us. We had a little crew. Sometimes we did some contests. Sometimes we go and battle other guys. We had a little beefs. But kids doing kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was awesome. It was. It required a lot of training because it was very athletic, and we were doing any strengthening thing on the side. So we were getting stronger as we were doing the things. It's not like now that if a guy came to me and said, "Yo, I want to be a break dancer," because the break dancers, let me tell you this, I'm doing fine. I'm blessed. I like that Man City, bro. Arsenal is battling it. Man City. Anyway, what I was saying is this: that where was I? Um, yeah, man. I was saying, in my opinion, breakdancers are the best athletes in the world. You go watch a video. Don't watch the contemporary one, because everything contemporary is crap. I don't know what happened. Or it's just me, that I'm one of them. You know? I'm one of them getting older, and I don't like anything I see. It's probable. But to me, if you go and watch breakdancing in general, you see some of the best athleticism in the world. People jump around, people flip over, people freeze, people start flying. You don't even know what they're doing. You watch them, you're like, if I tell you what happened, you're like, I don't know. So to me, and they are all specimens, because you become a specimen if you breakdance for a long period of time, and if you do it the right way, with strengthening on the side, flexibility on the side, and everything, and a mentor, a coach, like we didn't have. We wanted to head spin. We wanted so badly to head spin. We didn't have anybody telling us how to do it. We watched some people, some dudes spinning on the head, and we wanted to do it, right? And there was nobody teaching us. There was no tutorial. So my only way was get on the flipping head and try. That's how we did it. And I managed to spin at the end. So that's some sun kind of. I never spin like 100 spins. Some people just spins forever, like 4 or 5 spins. Something normal for my level and the tools I had available. But if a kid wanted to breakdance today and came to me like, look, I want to breakdance, I'll be like, look, strengthen that upper body, man. Strengthen that core. Explosive work mixed with strength periodically, okay? And apply technique on the side. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't have that back then. We were just kids. Sometimes we'd do push-ups, and that's all. And but again, we had the little shoulder popping out. We had the little bicep popping out. We had the little chest popping out with all that pushing the ground. We had the little legs coming out. We were starting to look athletic without even realizing. That's the reason I lost my weight, by the way. I lost my weight because of breakdancing. I wanted to stop breakdancing. I saw some videos. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm crazy, bro. I can explain certain things, some decisions. You tell me, how did it happen? I don't know. I saw something. I found it fascinating. I was, I don't know how big I was, but I was big. At that time, I didn't know what I was doing. I was 16. And in 3 months, I lost like 25 kg. No, mate, I'm not sorry if I take time, but you see, anytime I stop my thought, because I'm got nothing written, bro, I'm free flowing. So if you know what I'm saying, I want to finish my thought and then go at it. But no, I'm not a Man City fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. But I like gangsters, right? I like gangsters. And City, right, are showing some flipping gangsters behavior. Because it's true that Arsenal is bottling it, but also Man City is winning every flipping game. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not just Arsenal. It's Man City keeping it real, man. And 3 months ago, Man City was out of the conversation. Right or wrong, Man City was out of the conversation. Right? But all of a sudden, they find themselves first on the table. Right? And the ball is in the court. Like, everything's got to be played. And I find it special. Gangster behavior. What do you say about it? Anyway, I hope you're still there. So I was saying, yeah, that I breakdanced all the way to London, on and off. I breakdanced all the way, from aged 16 to age, I want to say, 25. Right? I kept breakdancing on and off. Then I used to go to the Trocadero in London. Where was it? Piccadilly Circus, I believe it was. It closed down now. You can't go there now. But then back then there was, I'm talking 2012, 2011, 2013. There was this underground. There's a Piccadilly Circus underground, right? Close to it, there was some kind of space where just people would just break dance there. Then I stopped, and at 28, I started my Ironman experience. So looking back, I have been athletic all my life. Maybe not looking athletic, but I have been athletic all my life. Um, so, but again, this is a thing where you never know anything. Like you, it's a continuous search. It's a continuous case study. You know, um, you never got to figure it out. You never got to figure it out. It's a test. You know what I mean? What the hell is going on with my dogs? Oh, let them bark, mate. It's a beautiful sunny day. And look at these flowers behind me, mate. I mean, these are real big. These are real. These are real, bro. This is a real thing. This is real nature, brother. There's no AI. Anyway, guys, let's get to business. Today I woke up all right. I woke up well. I did some stretches, and they worked magic. And it's kind of the second time that happened to me that I got an hernia right on this side of my neck, right here, somewhere here, right? But it's this side, okay? And I did the stretching to open up, right? To open, to allow blood flow in certain positions, right? That's what stretching is for, right? You lengthen, you release, right? You breathe throughout. Breathing, you allow blood flow, right? So that's what I did. Uh, and the discomfort moved from here to my deltoids, right? And that I take it as a positive sign because the stress was, I don't know, I felt the stretch worked out for me. I really did. It was awesome. So today I woke up good. I had my little breakfast, you know. I had my eggs and my rice cream, not ice cream, rice cream. Newborns eat it, you know. Newborns. I buy it on the newborn shelf or toddlers shelf. It's a rice cream. It's extremely digestible. It's pretty expensive here in Italy, but it's awesome. You know, it's a source of carbohydrates. It's for newborns, so it's extremely digestible. And I I side it with 3 eggs, 2 spoons of olive oil in the rice cream, and that is me for breakfast. That gives me about I want to say roughly 600 to 700 calories should give me, right? I don't know, but from 500 to 700 calories roughly, and that is good for me for breakfast. I allow a little bit of time, obviously, because I you know, I drink my water, obviously, and then I get cracking, you know, and I attack the weight. For me personally, what it works is do not overthink, right? Attack the weight, right? I have a vision, right? Bodybuilding is really cool when you say I have a vision, but I really do. I have a vision. I have my boxes when I perform a movement. I have my boxes that I have to tick. Are my feet in place? Are my hips in place? Is my core engaged? Are my elbows like that? You know, I got my boxes that I have to tick, and I transform in a robot in terms of I try to transform myself into a robot in terms of I just want to be a tool to execute a movement, right? So I zone out, I attack, I breathe, and I aim to failure. In... Yes, that's my son, Mikey.
Ho capito dove sei. Sei di fianco a me.
Mikey,
Sì?
I'm doing a live
Quando?
now.
L'hai iniziata?
Yes,
Sorry.
don't worry, I love you. Oh yeah, bro. Anyway, what I was saying is this. So I attacked the weight. So today I changed it up, bro, again. So pull-ups from the get-go, like that gangster attitude. I don't fear no exercise, right? I go there with a gangster mentality. Wide grip, right? Because I want to add width, right? So wide grip, and I go full range of motion, full flipping range of motion, right? Allows the stretch at the bottom and allow full contraction at the top. You can't lose like that. You can't lose like that. You breathe in on the way down and you breathe out on the way up. And when I'm close to the bar, I'm doing like this to show you my wrist, but in this case, I got wide grip. But when I'm close to the bar, I'm breathing out, right? I'm breathing out. The vacuum. Have you heard of it? Robbie Robinson, no, Gold Gym, best bodybuilders of all time. Anyway, when you breathe out, the vacuum happens. So your muscle just tensen up and you get that good contraction. That's key, brother. It's key. Absolute key for good training. Regardless of short, quick reps or full range of motion. Breathing is crucial. So I got that, and I got 8 in. Obviously, I did all my warm up first, yeah, but I don't want to. Talking about warm up is boring. So I get 8 in, and I'm really happy with it, if I'm real with you. I'm really, really happy. I'm 80 kg. I used to do much more when I was much lighter. So I'm adapting to this weight. So I'm really happy with my 8 reps, if I'm real with you. So after, right, incline chest press. Uh, same principle, same principle. Full range of motion. I'll allow contraction at the bottom with a good stretch and allow contraction on the top with a good breathe out. I intentionally put pressure on my muscle. I visualize my muscle contracting. It works magic. I'm not lying to you. It works magic. Um, and I didn't invent it myself. I learned it from the best bodybuilders of all time. Because now, like I said before, you've got all this access, like all this knowledge available for free on YouTube, right? By the way, I started a Discord. Obviously, my channel is very little. But if you want to be the starters of a training community based on opinions, where nobody gets offended, and you can meet new friends and you can learn a lot. You can see how the best bodybuilders of all time used to train. You should find the link on my channel description, and contact me. And let's go. Let's train. I'm a qualified trainer. Like I said on this video, I've been athletic all my life. I've qualified in 2016 or 17, something like that. And I kept studying. I keep studying. I keep studying, never stop. So yeah, check the Discord if you like it, if you like the idea, and let's put some good muscles on if you want to, or anything else. Let's just talk fitness, training. So like I said, chin up, sorry, pull ups, wide grip, incline, rest. I do it in a superset fashion. Then I do 2 rounds of this, 2 rounds of that. Then I switch around and I go to, oh my god, I'm tripping. I think I went to flat chest press to keep the pressure on the muscle. 2 sets there as well. I like to do 2 sets. 1 set where I get the motion in, I get my breathing together, I get connected. So it's more warm up, literally. And on the second round, I just go. Um, yeah, I just go. Yeah. So then I do, because I'd rather do more movements but less sets. So, example, I don't want to do 5 sets of chest press or flat chest press. I don't want to do 5 sets of that. I'd rather do 2 sets of chest press, 2 sets incline, 2 set 30 degrees incline, 2 sets of dips, 2 sets, you know what I'm saying, variety to build the whole muscle. Also reduce the case of injuries because you do, I see people doing 10 sets, like they're bananas, like flipping, challenging the muscle in the same angle for that long. I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. But might work for you. Who knows? And if it makes you happy, do it. But to me, it works better. And and yeah, I believe in it. Um, yeah. So I did that. Then I went to the incline flies, flat flies with dumbbells, and then what else did I do? And then I used the, because I don't have any cables, but I got some good elastic bands. So I did some single arm. Um, how could I call it? Anyway, some chest inward movement to. I need to drink. I need to eat. Yeah, I'm running out of batteries like my phone. To involve the inner part of my chest as well. Then I jumped on arms, biceps and triceps. Not shoulders. I did arms and then I did, no, I did the back and then I did arms. Back, I'm classic, bro. I'm classic. Standing rows. In this case, close grip chin ups because I do biceps and lats at the same time. Very good. Then I do standing rows with the elbow at different angles to engage different height of my lats. I do some variation no, I did the shrugs for the traps, and I did bend over flies for the posterior deltoids, and still the activation of the mid upper back. And that was me for the back. And then biceps. By now, my biceps are really, really already sort of fatigued. Yeah. So, bro, standing barbell curl, my favorite. Standing barbell curl, man, with a straight bar, not the zigzag one, the straight bar, right? That is gold. That then renegade. Sorry, I keep saying renegade. Preacher curls, my favorite. Then overhead arm extension for the triceps. Classic, bro. Skull crush for the triceps. And then I wrapped it up, and my arms at this point are really, really sore. Like I don't know where to put them. Okay, really, really sore. I don't time my brakes. I recover. You know, I just allow myself to regain control of my breathing, right? To regain focus, and then I go at it, right? Time doesn't exist. Let me get philosophical on you. Time doesn't exist. Time is an invention. Numbers are inventions. So I just go with the feeling, and then and I finished it off with 1 set of squats with 40 kg, and yeah, 40 kg is nothing. Like for me, perhaps. For, you know, I move them around pretty well. I use a a neutral. I know people want to get very technical with squats, and that's the sign of kind of a. It's a rookie sign. Personal trainers that just qualify, they want to get smart with technique, and they want to tell you, oh, the foot 5 degrees here, 4 degrees there. Bro, plant those feet in a natural stance, right? Right? Over your hips line, yeah? Natural, natural, okay? Grab this weight, bend your hips, bend your knees, keep your back straight. You know, squats can be done in multiple different ways. And more than anything is because we all have limbs of different sizes. We are not the same structure. We are not the same frame. With different frames, different mechanics, right? So although there is, of course, technique involved, right? It's not as strict, right? That's what I believe about squats. You know what I'm saying? Deadlift maybe is a different story. Deadlift like more technical, more dangerous. But that's my opinion, right? There's my opinion on. But hey, guys, I gotta go. My phone is dying. I hope I was of somebody liked and subscribed. Yeah, and God bless. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.